Well, it's unofficially summer here in Cleveland and all across the country, and I am going to continue my tour of Cleveland's beach towns. And today we are headed towards Huron, Ohio. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Living in Cleveland. I'm Patty sells CLE, and you know I make videos about all things Northeast Ohio, Northwest, and down south. And if you don't want to miss any of my videos, hit the subscribe, hit the like, leave a comment. I love them. Okay, let's just get right into it. Last week I did a video on Vermilion, which is about not even 30 minutes west of downtown Cleveland, right off I-90, which turns into Route 2, right on the Great Lakes, right, Lake Erie. And today I went just one town a little further west, Huron, Ohio. And what a town. So I'm going to give you my ins and outs of what to look for in Huron. So it is on Lake Erie. It's about Vermilion is a pretty long stretch of road. If you go Lake Road, and they change the names in every city, but you could literally go from Lakewood on Lake Road and just drive Lake Road all the way to Cedar Point in Sandusky. And each town calls it something different. I'm just going to say Lake Road because it's right on the lake. And when I leave my house, I take a left and I get to Lake Road from my house, which is right down the street. And then I take a left onto Lake. And the next light over is Vermilion. And you're on Vermilion for quite a stretch. And then you get into Berlin Heights. And when you start to see the videos, it's going to be Berlin Heights. So, but there's just a little blip of it. But I put it in there because it's on the way. And one of our favorite restaurants is on Lake Road. It's called Angry Bull. And if you live in Huron or Vermilion or where I live, that Angry Bull Steakhouse is an institution. And we love it. It's like all old school. Like you feel like you're going back in the 1970s. Everything's like red leather and dark. And Tish is the bartender and she makes the best drinks ever. So I do put that in there. So please don't yell at me. I understand that's not quite Huron yet. So you get into Huron and there's such a mix of homes. You have new developments with like $400,000 or $500,000 beautiful homes. And then, you know, they're in development. So south of Lake and then north of Lake, there's these older communities and they're on channels. You have your little boats outside and a lot of these little communities have their own beach. So beautiful and everything's so well manicured. And today was a sunny day. It's starting to get a little hazy. We're supposed to get some thunderstorms. But just beautiful, beautiful homes. There's like this boat base in the downtown area, super cute. They have this boat basin where you can put your boats in there. Lots of little restaurants and bars. I mean, like 3 or 4, but super cute. And the beaches. And when we were there today, we're like, let's just go down streets we've never been down before. Oh my gosh. So many parks, so much to offer. We drove by, it's called the Nickel Plate Beach. You have to pay a public beach. You have to pay $6 to park. Some lady, she was sitting out there reading a book and we're like, oh, we just want to turn around. She's like, oh yeah, no problem. Beautiful beach. They have a little beach store selling t-shirts and sweatshirts and beachy things. And I think you can rent kayaks or paddle boards. So cute. So lots of cottages. Oh, and right out there was the most adorable set of cottages. And I think you own them, but oh my God, I want one. So a lot of little cottage areas, but big, also beautiful homes, tons of condominiums. I've sold a condo in Huron about a year or so ago. You can get a beautiful condo overlooking the lake for about $300, $350, depending on how many bedrooms, with beautiful amenities, pools overlooking Lake Erie. Just wonderful. So the downtown area, super cute. And then the houses right around downtown Huron are adorable. They're like little Victorians. Wait till you see it. It's gorgeous. And I've done a Huron video before, but only one, and it's been quite a while. And I don't even know if it was in the summertime. So let's talk about schools. They do get a C, which is average, but you know, if you've watched my videos, I'm okay with a C. Huron has a lot of, yes, it has a lot of money, these big, huge developments, you know, $500,000 homes. There's a house for sale for $2.99 million, which is gorgeous right on the water. But it's also very rural. There's lots of apartments there, you know, and then the rural area. but it's a strong sense of community. So, in fact, my old principal from when I taught in Vermilion, he's the head principal at the high school in Huron, and it's just, he grew up in the city. His wife went to Huron. Like, this one of those cities where people who grow up there stay there, kind of like what I said about Vermilion. But they definitely are a sense of community. A lot of the teachers I worked with, they all live in Huron, and they absolutely love it. And it's a great place for kids because there's lots of things to do. It's a summer destination. There's the boating. It's all about boating there. You know, lots of marinas. So for kids to get summer jobs, there's plenty of work in these marinas. Also, Cedar Point is like less than 10 minutes away. And if it wasn't going to rain, I was like, hey, let's go to Cedar Point. We haven't been yet this year, but we didn't have time. But just a wonderful, wonderful community. You know, it's a great place to live. The schools, they were just closing down one school. I don't know if they're building a new school, but good restaurants. Marconi's is a great Italian restaurant. There's a Berardi's family restaurant. And just the cute little, down the road by the boat basin, these cute little bar restaurants. One of them, you can see it. They have a rooftop deck. I'm like, it's just so cute. So whether it's for a place to visit in the summertime or maybe to make it a home, which it's, like I said, it's a very, very strong community. I say, take a look at Huron. So without further ado, I'm going to make this quick because I have a ton of footage. There was so much to show. I want you to see Huron. And hey, if you're thinking this might be the place for you or any other place, give me a call. You know the drill. All my contact info is down below. I'm here to help, and enjoy Huron.